Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Laurie, and today I'm going to share with you something that I upcycled from one of my recent Goodwill hauls. I'm going to insert a little clip of the haul so you can see exactly what these candlesticks look like. Awesome wooden candle holders. As you can see, they're kind of beat up. I mean, they're in good condition, but when I saw them, they just screamed like creepy, scary, and I thought, Halloween. So I used some paint and a couple of items from the Dollar Tree and a set of old candles that I found here at my home. And I changed them up into these really cool looking candlestick holders. I hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that little red subscribe button below and click on the bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
To begin this project, you're going to start with 2 candlestick holders. I'm using orange, yellow, purple, green, and black acrylic paint, die-cut Dollar Tree jack-o'-lanterns, Mod Podge, jute, floral wire, and tapered candles of your choice. Because this is going to be a spooky set of candlestick holders, I decided to use my black acrylic paint to paint the base of both the holders. The paint did a great job covering the wood, and I only needed to use 1 coat. And once the majority of the bases were painted, I then used a smaller brush to get up close and just make a nice, neat edge. Once I had completed that task, I then painted the sconce and the capital in the same black acrylic paint. I then went back with a smaller brush to make sure that all the edges were even. Once the black was complete on both of the candlesticks, I then decided to do the lower part or the column of the candlestick in purple. Even though the purple was darker, I ended up putting 2 coats on each of the columns. I then went back with the smaller paintbrush and made sure that all the edges were even and it looked neat and tidy. For the upper column, I'm using this bright green paint. It reminds me of Frankenstein, so I thought it would be perfect for this spooky candlestick. And once again, I went back with the smaller paintbrush to tidy up any of the uneven areas. The last color I used was a bright yellow, and I painted the middle knob on both of the candlesticks. I used paint that I already had on hand, and so when I painted this candlestick, I noticed that the green and the yellow were flat and the others were shiny. So all I did was take my Mod Podge and just put a light coat of it over the green and the yellow, and then they pretty much matched up to the other shiny paint. I'm using 2 wooden die-cut jack-o'-lanterns out of this Dollar Tree 5-pack. I'm going to paint them this classic pumpkin orange color. I made sure to get into all the little nooks and crannies and on the sides. This paint did a great job covering. I only had to put 1 coat on each. Once they were dry, I used a pencil to draw a line between the pumpkin and the stem. This serves as a little guide, so when I'm painting with my green paint, I know where to stop. Using that same bright green paint, I painted a little stem on the top of each of the jack-o'-lanterns. When you're done, you have 2 cute little pumpkins. I'm using my floral wire to make some cute little accents for the top of the jack-o'-lanterns. Using my ruler, I cut 2 pieces of floral wire at 8 inches and 2 pieces at 10 inches. Using an everyday pencil, I'm taking one piece of the floral wire, I'm folding it in half, and then I'm just twirling it around the pencil. After I do one side, I then twirl it around the other side of the pencil, and there will be a little tiny bit in the middle that will not have a twist to it. You're going to do the same for all 4 pieces of the wire. First, folding it in half, and then twisting the ends around the pencil. And once you're done with your 4 little curly wires, we're going to paint them. I'm painting one set black and one set green. I made sure to put plenty of paint on my brush and to cover all the little swirls and curls in the corkscrew. We're going to use some jute to attach the little corkscrews to the jack-o'-lantern. I cut 2 10-inch pieces. All I had was the natural colored jute, and I really wanted it to be black, so all I did was take my black acrylic paint and paint the 2 pieces. You'll have 2 black pieces of jute, 2 black corkscrew, and 2 green. Once everything is dry, we're then going to attach it to the jack-o'-lantern. I used one of the black and one of the green curled wires and then simply slipped them over my jute. To secure them, I just tied a knot. Once they were fastened together, I slipped the little jute through the hole on the jack-o'-lantern. And then I just tied a simple knot. Once the jute was attached to both pumpkins, I then adjusted the little wire tendrils to look like pumpkin hair. I'm using these long, dark green tapered candles, but I really wanted to use black candles for this project. So that I didn't have to go buy new black candles, I decided that I would paint them with my black acrylic paint. I'm only using them as an accent piece for this project. I don't have any plans on lighting them. If you do this technique, make sure that you research the paint that you are using before you paint your candles. Being married to a firefighter, fire safety is a #1 precaution in our family. Once your candles are completely dry, we're then going to place them into the candle holders. After they're in place, we're going to attach those cute little jack-o'-lanterns simply by tying the jute string around the base of the candle. So that they hang as a perfect set, make sure to tie the jute at the exact same length. Once you're happy with their placement, use your scissors to cut off the little jute tails. The best thing about this whole project is you can upcycle any old pair of candlesticks. Change up the colors to match your home decor, any holiday, give them a completely new life, and best of all, keep them out of the landfill. Happy Halloween, everyone!
I hope you had fun. I always have a blast hanging out with you. If you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to click that little red subscribe button below, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody!